All right, my dears. I pray I'm in the shot. Sorry, my TV's loud. I probably would have did this. I look ratchet. I'm sorry, y'all, but I probably would have made this video like 10 minutes ago. But I was watching Pitch Perfect. I went out to run errands. Everywhere I went, everything was closed. I forgot it's Martin Luther King Day. How could I forget? I don't even know. But I came back just in time, and it was giving the ending, which is my favorite part, when the girls perform. If you haven't watched Pitch Perfect, you need to go watch it. It's so good. And the second one is good too. Okay, so by the title of this video, you already know what I'm about to talk about. I'm about to talk about my clinical experience at the psych ward. Now, I can't like go in depth, but you guys, oh my god. We left Wednesday. Let me just take you through. Okay, so there was 10 of us. There were 6 of us. This is definitely not 6, but there's 6 of us that was getting a hotel together. So I booked it or whatever. So it's 3 to a room, and then the other 4, I don't know where, like a couple stayed other places, but us. So it's 3. So my group of 3, we left Wednesday at 3. And then the other group of 3 that was in the room next to us, they left around 6 or something, because one girl had CPR class until like 6 or 6:30. So they left a little later. But we left at, this piece is bothering me. Okay. So we left at 3. We got there around 5. It's like 2 hours, not even that bad. The first day, yeah. So we got there, we checked in or whatever. Then we just chilled, you know, relaxed. We toured the hotel a little bit. We went to eat. We went to Applebee's. Went out to eat. Then we came back and we were just like chilling. So we were like making videos and everything. It was hilarious. But I did film some. I'm not that comfortable filming in front of people yet, as you guys probably know. So it was hard for me to just break out my camera and film, you know. So I don't have the whole weekend like I planned to. I just need to get more relaxed in front of people. But yeah, so I can give you guys more stuff to see. But we did do we were just like playing around, twerking and stuff. It was hilarious. But I'm not on really camera, but you'll see it. I'm going to put it at the end of this video, so stay tuned to watch that. That was fun. So then after that, we waited. The other girls came. They went to eat at the hotel. So we just made stupid videos working out. I'll put those in here too. We took pictures in the little gym they had. We did videos of us fake working out. If you follow me on Snapchat, I'll put it right here somewhere. It was on there. So yeah, we were just having fun. And then we tried, okay, let me tell y'all this. So my room, I shared a bed with one girl, and one girl had her own bed. So we like got in bed everything around 11:30, because we had to wake up at 6, because clinical started at 7:50. We had to be by the hospital, but like the hospital is only 6 minutes away. So thank God. But we got in bed at 11, probably, yeah, about 11. So we got in bed at like 11. Everybody was tossing and turning. Then finally, like an hour later, one of the girls was like, "Are y'all still awake?" And we're like, "Yeah." So then we stayed up talking, telling stories about ourselves up until 2:30. So we went to sleep at 2:30. Mind you, the first day of clinical was the next day. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what. And we were like staying up till 2:30. And the other room was knocked out by like 11. So we stayed up until 2:30. Then we woke up at 6. We went, you know, they had continental breakfast. So we got breakfast. So while we're at breakfast, one of the girls, she said she knew the guy that was going to be there with us. We've never met him or the other lady. We had 2 instructors that were going to be there with us doing the clinical. And while we're sitting at breakfast, a man comes up and he's like, "You got a problem?" to one of our friends. So I'm looking, I'm like, "What's the problem?" And then that's when he was just kidding. He was our instructor, and we didn't know he was staying in the same hotel as us. So we got to meet him then, and it was really cool. So then we went to the clinical. We got a little lost because there was like a ground blizzard or something like that. So the driver could barely see. It was just really scary. So we got there, you know, we went in, and then they gave us our name tags, and then they separated us who's going to admissions and who's going to actual, like, the mall. And the mall is like basically where the groups are held, where the recreation room is, not little room actually, but the recreation room is, where like everything is. So they, you know, split us up. I went to the mall, and then another group of 4 went to the admissions. And y'all, it was so fun. Like I would do it over. And this is something that I would recommend for every nursing school to do wherever you are. Like if you're in California, go to the psych ward in like the state psych ward in California, because we have a psych ward here in Bismarck, but it's not like, I don't think it's like as big as the state, the one we went to, like the state one. I would suggest anywhere you live. I don't know if every nursing school does it, but I am grateful that I'm in a nursing school that does it, because there's like 4 nursing schools where I live in. I applied to this one because, you know, it is accelerated, and you get your RN in 2 years, so that's a little bit better. But I didn't know that we were going to go to the freaking state hospital. Like, that was amazing. Like, that's an experience that you can never forget. I can remember everything that happened. That's something that I swear every school should do. Like, no matter where you are, if y'all don't do it and y'all watching this video, tell y'all schools to do that, because that's something that, like, it opens your eyes, guys. I came home, like, in the car though, like, nobody saw me, but in the car I was like tearing up, and I came home and I was so happy, because there's some people who are like addicts, some people who are alcoholics, some people who are like just have schizophrenia, have bipolar, like. And I'm grateful that I don't have anything wrong with me, and that I'm grateful that I'm not addicted to anything. I'm grateful that, you know, I feel like I'm blessed, man. When you go there, you come back a different, but at least for me, I don't know about everybody else, but I went there and I came back a whole different person. It seriously opens your eyes to like how grateful, how blessed you are. Like, you think that you have it bad, you don't have it nothing compared to these people. These people are like, have it bad. And it was just so crazy, because some people, you go up to them and you would ask them, oh, like, you know, what are you doing here? Da, da, da. They would tell you stuff, and you would sit there and believe it, and like, oh my God. Then you go look at their chart, and it was all lies. Like, half of the people lied. Some of them, but this, oh my God, I can't even speak because, you know, it's HIPAA, but this one man, he was so cool. I loved him. I seriously loved him. Oh my God, I love him. He was so nice, and he was so kind, and oh man, he was so cool. But anyways, you had to choose, basically you get in there and you talk to everybody, you mingle, and then you had to choose one person to do your paper on, because we have paperwork. You had to choose one person to do your paperwork on. I did mine on a lady. She was so cool. I loved her. And the moment I seen her, I knew I was going to do my paper on her. I knew she was the one. I knew it instantly. She was so cool. I wish I could say more, but I can't. And it's a very, very touchy and like serious subject, to where you only can say like certain stuff, because this is HIPAA. So, but anyways, it was really, really cool. I just wanted to tell you guys how it went. So the first day we did that, and then did we go to the museum the first day? Yes. So after that, we went to lunch around, we had an hour lunch, so from 12 to 1, you know, we went to lunch at the hospital. You could go out or whatever, but we went to lunch at the hospital the first day, and after that, we, you know, went back to where we were. I went back to the mall, and the other group went back to Missions, and then at like 3:30, I want to say, or like 3, we went to the museum, which was like upstairs, like on the 4th or something floor of the hospital. And it was just like, and we had a little scavenger hunt paper, and it was just like so much information about the hospital, so much like they started lithium therapy in like 1947 or something like that. There was like, I don't know which year, but there was one year where like the first 2 patients were admitted, and then like the next year 6 or like 300 patients, more patients got admitted. Actually, the basis behind this hospital is that it was actually a factory for making furniture. Actually, it was a farm, right? Then it was a factory for making furniture, and then, I don't know, it turned into a hospital, which was really crazy. But it's really big, really, really, really big. We only see most of it. But the museum, we went up there, we toured that. We saw the birth table. Guys, we have it. That's what I'm saying. You guys need to go to something, not like a hospital, like a psych ward at a hospital, because it has no authenticity. Is that the word? I don't know. But it has no ancient history. Like the one we went to, the state hospital we went to, it was a farm factory. Now it's a psych ward. So it's like, it went through so much changes. And then there's like the first birthing, not the first birthing table in the world, but like the first birthing table that they had. And it was literally, guys, we have it so much easier because we're like in beds, and oh my God, so comfortable. Theirs was like a wooden table, and there was no cushion. You had to lay on that and have the baby. No anesthesia, no nothing. Like, y'all, it was so crazy. And we saw the old x-ray thing, the old electrocution thing, ECT or whatever it's called. We saw some cool stuff. There was this one old behind x-ray thing that they stopped using recently in 2008. So that's crazy that they just recently stopped using it. Basically, it's like so old. It's an old machine, but it was, man, it was an eye opener. Like, I was blessed. I feel blessed that I got an opportunity to see that. Not many people get a chance to go to a psych ward, and the fact that it was our first clinical and like I was the first group, it was amazing. Because like, I think if I was, because I was complaining a little bit because I'm like, oh, why we gotta go first with like the test dummies or whatever. But I think if I would have went second or third, like there's a group going this week, and then there's a group going next week, and then after that we have orientation, we start clinicals. But like, I feel like if I would have went second or third, people would have came back and told me stuff, and I would have been more anxious to go. But me going first, you guys, man, everything happens for a reason, and God made me go first for a reason. So anyways, after the museum, we had post-conference, and we said everything that we saw, everything spilled on the table, the craziest things, man, crazy. So then the second day, actually that same day, we went out to eat, and then we went out to eat to something called Paradisos. I don't know if you guys have that where y'all are, but we went to Paradisos, like a Mexican restaurant. We went there, then we went to Walmart to get Tylenol PM because we knew we had to go to sleep. So then we took that, and we were conked out by 11. So then, but it did, for me, it did lag, because my first time ever taking it, but it did lag. I woke up a little tired. I was probably more tired that day than I was the day going to sleep at 2:30. But anyway, so the second day, same thing. We went to our places. We already knew where to go. We had a key and everything to everything. Everything is locked. Everything, even the bathrooms, everything is locked. So we had a key, so we went, our separate ways. And then we had lunch, and then this time for lunch we went to Arby's. I don't know if you guys have that where y'all are. I have it literally like right down the street from me, and I've never had it up until that time that I like went to the state hospital, and it was so good. So I'm probably gonna get it again. But anyways, so we went to Arby's for lunch, came back, and then we switched a little bit. Like, the people that was in admissions came to the mall. People that were in the mall went to admissions. So I went to admissions. That was crazy. Like, legit crazy. It's because that's like the lockdown unit. So, yeah. So it was pretty interesting to see that. But then it was like so many people were on lockdown. It was not that much traffic. So, and I needed more stuff on my patient that I was doing my paper on. So, I just asked one of the, like, it was 2 different instructors. So I asked that instructor, can I go back to where I was? And she said, yeah, no problem. So I went back to where I was, and, was talking to my patient, got a lot of intel. Then we, at 3 o'clock, we had a talent show, because they have at 3 o'clock on Fridays, they have like social hour or whatever. So we took over their social hour, and we had like a talent show. So you could do a trick, a dance, jokes, tell a story about yourself. So I just told a story about my surgery. I'll tell you guys that story another time. I don't want to make this video too long, but I just told a story about my surgery. That was it. One of our people did a dance. It was like a group dance. It was 2 of them, but it was a dance. One girl told jokes that was hilarious. One guy, he was a patient there. He rapped and sang for us. He opened and closed for us. So cool. One of the girls, one of the other patients, the one I was doing my paper on actually, she sang with one of our instructors because he plays the guitar. He was amazing. Like, oh, I love him. He was the freaking... I wish he was our teacher, man. I have no words for him. He was the best instructor ever. Like, oh, I love him. I want to be his type of nurse. Like, oh, he's a great nurse. He's been a nurse for 15 years, actually. But he was really, really cool. And then another girl did a poem about being a mom. Another one told a story about her grandma. It was just a variety of stuff for the talent show, and it was amazing. It was so cool, and it was actually a good turnout. Like, a lot of patients. It was really, really cool, and I'm just going to continue to say it, but I think that every nursing school should do this. Every nursing school should go to a psych ward, like the state psych ward, not just like a psych ward in the hospital, because it doesn't have any history behind it. You need to see like the first patients, the first this. Like, there was like a paper, or not a paper, but like I guess it was a paper. It was just framed, and it was like, telling stories about how when there was no room, they would put people, because back then they didn't know what was wrong with people, so they just thought they were crazy. So they would put them in the chicken coop, they would put them in the attics, in the basements. It was crazy, man. It was an experience. Let's just say it was an experience I would never forget. Never ever. I could remember every detail to this day, and I think I would remember every detail up until whenever I die, because it was just that cool. It was pretty cool, guys. But that was it. I know it's probably like boring because I can't go too in depth, because I do not want to get in trouble myself. I can't go too in depth about all the stuff that I've seen and heard, but it was an eye opener. I am truly blessed. Like, I am truly, truly blessed. But yeah, so I start my clinicals February 13th. So you guys will be there with me, of course. The other group is going this week, and the other group is going next week. So yeah, it was cool to be the first group. I mean, very, very cool. Very, 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 very cool. But yeah, so I'm about to start. I have that paperwork. I turned in my paperwork, but I have 2 worksheets to do of questions for this week for Mom Baby. So I'm gonna do those. I already did 1 chapter last night. I'm gonna do another chapter today, and you know, get it typed up. So I'm not worrying about it because I have so many other classes. So I want to get other stuff done first. But yeah, that was it for this video. I love you guys. I know it's kind of short. I'm sorry, but don't worry. Tomorrow starts my vlogs. I only have class Tuesday, Thursdays now, so my vlogs won't be as long versus when I had class last week or last year. I had class Tuesday. Did I have class Tuesdays? Yeah, because I had class Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because I had lab. So my vlogs aren't going to be as long, but they still will be there, you know. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Sorry I couldn't go more in depth. But, you know, enjoy every experience you have. Enjoy your life, because some stuff that you complain about, man, people got it way worse. People got it 10 times worse than you. So just be grateful. Just be blessed. Feel blessed. You wake up every day, nothing wrong with you. You drive your car, nothing wrong with you. You go out, you come in, no accidents. Some people go out and they have plans to come in. They have plans to do this, do that, and they don't even get a chance to. So just be grateful and be blessed that you have the opportunity to live your life as long as you long as you live, you know. So that just, you know, that was a good experience. I thank you guys. I love you guys. Keep commenting, keep sharing, keep liking. Ask me any questions you want, as long as it doesn't pertain to like in-depth information. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Mwah. Bye. All right, this is the room. As soon as you walk in.
Oh my God, Anisha, look at what I just did.
Let me see.
Look.
Let me see one more time. Send that. Like, put it on your story too.
No, I don't want people to see me like that. I'm
What?
just gonna send it to the person.
I love stuff on my story. This is my friend Louisa.
I ain't ready yet.
Ready for what?
Camera yet. No, hold on.
This is my friend Samantha. Oh God, isn't she gorge? Aren't they gorge? This is the room.
Okay, I need to see what I look like before you put that on.
1 queen bed, another queen bed. This is me. You don't look that bad. You look actually pretty. Why'd you get on your tippy toes when you said that? We're waiting for the other 3 girls. They just left Bismarck.
Is that funny?
What should I say? I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's it. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Okay. I was gonna twerk. My white ass too small.
You probably got a bigger one than me. We're watching.
No,
Oh, this is National Treasure. I love this
look
movie.
Did you think that was big?
I should have zoomed in.
It ain't that big.
I don't have any at all.
Yeah, you do.
No, I
It's
don't.
not big behind your
No,
foot.
it's all fat.
Well, let me just turn over the side.
It's still a hinder.
What's the
Oh
hind?
yeah, she has a nice
It's
butt.
because of my leggings, so
Can
it
you
looks
twerk?
extra. Can I twerk? Duh, I'm black.
Let me do it.
You have to
No,
do it.
that's so weird.
No, we want to see. Not in your panties. Just do it. In
I know, but it's just shaking your butt.
Do it. I can't do it.
Put a song on, and I swear I would twerk.
Okay. What song?
Put,
No, you Lisa, put a song on.
I don't know a song. Don't put a
got
country
one.
song on.
I'll put a twerkable one.
I don't know.
Gas pedal. How about that?
Which one is that?
Grab the wall. That's on.
Oh my god! Are you gonna twerk with me? I'm not gonna twerk alone. Guys, we're gonna twerk. I'm not gonna put this on.
YouTube
We about to
face
twerk.
How do you do it?
Grab your hand.
Okay.
And shake.
Oh, she can. I didn't see it. She can. Hers is just like flipping. Mine doesn't even do that. Like, how do you do it? Like, see, it doesn't work.
Okay, put down.
Okay,
Put
look.
your hands right here.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, first just go like this, like you're gonna twerk, and just shake your butt only.
Okay, do it. Do it now. Do it long time so you can see it.
Wait, like it's so weird, so awkward. Somebody has to do it with me.
Okay, I'll try. Okay, ready? Okay, wait, hold on. I can't even. I can't, like, my ass doesn't go go like
Because
this.
you're moving your whole body.
Twerk, but I can't.
Yeah, look at oh my god! I never knew you could do that.
I'm black. Well, black people, some black people don't
Can you
have
twerk
to.
on the wall?
You mean like this?
Yeah.
No, I'm terrified now.
Okay, you try.
Can you do it on the wall?
I don't even have a butt to twerk.
I don't either, really. Hers. No, I think I move too much. Like, it doesn't.
You move your body too much.
Yeah.
I don't know, like.
Okay, go shake your legs almost like this.
Look,
And then move your butt.
I'm doing it. No, I'm not.
I don't have a
I'm doing it. It doesn't do anything.
Is mine working?
No, hers is just moving a little
You
bit.
look an old lady.
Yeah, but me and her just like, this is my pinches twerking.
Oh my god, my head
Here, I'll
is
try it on the
so
wall. See if I can do it.
You can do it on the wall?
You're supposed to be.
Yeah, and then you can shake it on the
Like-
wall.
Oh my god.
Oh, she tried it.
You can do it on the wall better.
Yeah, let me try it on the wall.
Oh my god.
I don't think I can do that.
I just
You
ate.
try it now.
Oh, why am I throw up, you guys?
Cypher spells wobble.
You're doing it! Okay, how do I get on the wall?
Maybe there was
Yeah, I think your ass gets more in the air. But he's just gonna do pinches
I'm
harder.
so scared!
you got a partial
But he's You did it better.
That's terrifying. I don't want to do that.
The bobble was
Oh my god.
It's hot in here.
Exclusive. Oh, Nursing School Chronicles, man. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, yeah.